Okay, so first we're going to learn how to throw the jab, then the cross, the lead uppercut, and the rear uppercut, and then the hook at the end. Okay, so we'll start with the jab. So I want you to put your feet shoulder width apart, it's not too wide, shoulder width apart, and I'm going to drop my right foot back because I'm right-handed. My right foot, if it's your left, drop your left foot back if you're left-handed. So I'm right-handed, so I drop my right foot back, toes still facing forward, and then I'm going to turn my toes 45 degrees to my strong hand. Alright, so I'm going to keep my heels where they are, turn 45 degrees, and now I should have my left toe in line with my back heel. Alright, it should be like a line there. Okay, from there, I'm going to raise my right hand to my chin, so that's blocked. And now my rib cage is blocked, so this side of my body is blocked from any punches, okay? And then my front hand, I'm going to have that in front of my face. So from there, I can throw my jab. Okay, so the first part of the jab, there's 3 parts. Go roll the shoulder, so these 2 knuckles make the first point of contact. That's your first part. The second part, to add power to that jab, you're going to lift the heel as you do it. Okay, so you lift the heel, you throw the jab, the hips will turn, and that will add more power to your jab. So the first part, you throw the jab, the shoulder rolls in, these 2 knuckles are first point of contact. Right? Shoulder rolls in. To add power to that jab, you raise your heel. Hip comes across, and that adds power. Boom. And then finally, the third part of your jab, you're just going to step into it. So what happens here, your foot touches the floor at the same time your hand reaches the target. So, boom, boom. So that's your jab, 3 stages. So you throw the jab, turn the shoulders in slightly, these 2 knuckles make first point of contact. Second part, you raise your heel, and the third part, you just step into it. That's your jab. And now we're going to throw the cross. So the cross, very similar, you just throw the punch, roll the shoulder in slightly, so these 2 knuckles make first point of contact. And secondly, you're going to lift your heel doing it. So that will turn the hips in. Alright, so that's your second part. And then the third part, you're going to load that right hand by throwing the jab first, and then the cross. So we jab, cross. So what you do, you throw the jab, that puts the weight on your right foot to load it up with power, and then you throw it. So that's your jab and your cross, alright? So it looks like this. And now we're going to throw the lead uppercut. The first part of that, you're going to pivot your foot, like you did with your jab and cross. Alright, and then you're going to squat, and then throw the lead uppercut from there, alright, as you come up. So you're going to aim for underneath the chin of the opponent. I'll go through that again. You pivot, squat, throw the punch. Pivot, squat, throw the punch. And then your rear uppercut, it's the same but the other way around. Pivot, squat, throw the punch. Start again. You pivot, squat, throw the punch. So that's your lead and your rear uppercut. And then finally, just the lead hook. So the lead hook, how are we going to throw that? So the first part is to throw the punch. And what I want is like a 90-degree angle, alright, as it lands, yeah? So it's not here, not too close, like a 90-degree angle. So your elbow is behind your fist as you hit the target. So the target will be here. And I want it parallel with the floor. So not down here, not up here, almost in line with the floor. So the first part, throw the hook, and you wrap it around, come back to your chin. Secondly, we're going to raise your heel, and that turns the hip. That adds power. Yeah? And thirdly, we're going to load, like we did with the cross, we're going to load that hook with a cross. So you throw the cross, puts the weight on the front foot, and then throw the hook. Boom. So firstly, just throw the hook, just with the hand, say 90 degrees. Secondly, you're going to lift your heel, so you turn the hips. So I want you, by the end of the punch, facing this way. Alright? So that adds more power. And then thirdly, you're going to throw the cross first to load up the hook. Okay, so you throw the cross and then the hook. Alright? So that's your jab, cross, lead uppercut, rear uppercut, and then finally your hook.